Guess what happens when you write up your best employee after he came in to help on his day off? My buddy Steve has been working at this small company for over 10 years, and when I say working, I mean this guy basically runs the place. He trains every new person that walks through the door, he stays late when orders pile up, he even comes in on his days off just to catch up on paperwork and organize stuff so his coworkers don't have to deal with it. Management loves this about him. They always tell him how much they appreciate his dedication and how he's their most valuable employee. Steve's the kind of guy who actually believes that loyalty goes both ways. So this past holiday season, the company is absolutely drowning in orders. Everyone's working 60-hour weeks, people are stressed out, the whole place is chaos. Steve just finished another brutal week and finally gets 2 days off. He's exhausted, but he knows his coworkers are still buried under all that work. On his second day off, Steve decides to drive to the office for a few hours. Not because he has to, but because he wants to help his team catch up on the boring stuff that nobody else has time for. He's been there about 3 hours, just finishing up some filing and organizing the supply room when his manager walks over. "Hey Steve, quit messing around and get back out there and do your job." Steve looks up confused. "Hey, it's actually my day off. I'm not even scheduled today. I was just helping out and I'm about to leave." The manager gets this attitude. "The hell you are. Get your ass back out there right now." Steve just stares at him for a second. This is the same manager who's always praising him for going above and beyond. The same guy who knows Steve came in voluntarily on his day off to help. "Nope, I'm going home." Steve packs up his stuff and walks out while his manager is still yelling behind him. The next morning, Steve gets called into the office. He's thinking maybe the manager wants to apologize for being such a jerk yesterday. Wrong. Steve gets lectured for 20 minutes about respect and following orders. Then they hand him a written disciplinary notice for insubordination, for getting attitude when he was helping them on his day off. The manager slides the write-up across the desk and tells Steve to sign it. Now here's what this company forgot about Steve. He's been getting fed up with how they treat people lately. He's got savings in the bank because he's good at what he does. His wife has an amazing job too, so money isn't really an issue. Oh, and his wife is about to have their first baby any day now. So Steve signs that write-up without saying a word. Then he reaches into his jacket and pulls out an envelope. He slides it across the desk right back to his manager. "What's this?" the manager asks. "My 2 weeks notice." You should have seen this guy's face. He went from cocky to panic mode in about half a second. Wait, let's talk about this. You don't need to quit over one little write-up." Steve just sat there while his manager started backpedaling like crazy, talking about how valuable Steve is, how they need him for the holiday rush, how maybe they can work something out. Then the big boss comes running in, starts offering Steve a raise, extra vacation time, whatever he wants if he'll just stay through the holidays. Steve turned it all down. He told them that writing up your best employee for helping on his day off was the dumbest management decision he'd ever seen, and he was done working for people who didn't appreciate him. 2 weeks later, Steve was gone, right in the middle of their busiest season. The company had to scramble to hire 3 new people just to cover what Steve was doing by himself. None of them knew the systems. None of them cared about the job the way Steve did. Meanwhile, Steve spent the holidays relaxing with his wife, getting ready for their baby, and fielding job offers from competitors who'd heard he was available. The company is still struggling to replace him 6 months later.